How do you stop bad habits? Bad habits that prevent you from being successful, bad habits that prevent you from making more money, bad habits that disrupt your plans for your long-term or short-term goals, and bad habits aren't anything new, and everybody has bad habits or had bad habits. And so today, since you guys are interested in making money, I'm going to be talking about something called friction points and how you can stop these bad habits that you have that are preventing you from doing work, creating your business, working on your business, and ultimately making more money. So if you want to learn about how you can effectively stop these bad habits, then stick around to the very end of this video. Now, I want you guys to comment below and tell me if you have or if you've ever had any bad habits that prevented you from making more money or slowed you down in your business. Comment below. Now, if you are new to this channel and you're watching one of my videos or seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian and I post videos here on YouTube every single day on topics relating to making money and personal finance. So if you'd like to see more of these videos, give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on all the notifications. And that way you'll be able to get the updates every day when I post a new video here. Now, stopping a bad habit is very easy in theory. If you think about it, you can say you will, but most likely you won't be able to stop that bad habit. A bad habit could be eating too much junk food early in the days, which kills your productivity and makes you lazy, or maybe you smoke too much and you feel too good, and then when this happens, you don't get to do any work. Now, usually bad habits are caused by something called friction points. So in business, the term friction point means anything or any variable that slows down progression or completely halts progression. So you can think of your bad habits as friction points because they can or they will slow you down or completely put a stop to your productivity. However, if you understand this, you can actually flip this around to your advantage. So think about this, right? Most bad habits are easy to do. It's easy to eat junk food. It's easy to say, I'll do it later. It's easy to hit snooze when you need to wake up and go to work. So since we know that it's easy to get into bad habits, then on the flip side, we need to reverse this. We need to make good habits easier to do and then bad habits harder to do. A very good example here would be me needing to wake up early every day. Now, I find myself to be more productive when I work early in the morning, so I try to be up by 5 a.m. or sometimes earlier every day. However, if I used my phone like most people would do, then I could easily hit snooze and continue sleeping for 30 minutes or sometimes even an entire hour. Now, that's easy. So instead, I got this clock on Amazon and I'll leave a link to that below, but this clock sits across the room from me and it not only rings to wake me up, but it also simulates the sun. So in about 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes, the clock will gradually illuminate the room until the room is so bright with the light that is the color of the sun that when I have to get up to stop the sound, I'm fully awake and now I have no other option but to continue my day as normal. In this case, even if I wanted to go back to sleep, I couldn't because my eyes gradually got used to all that light and now I'm fully awake. So what I've done here is that I've made waking up early very easy and actually fail-proof because the variable which could slow down or halt my productivity, which was my phone's alarm and snooze feature, is now gone. So I've taken this friction point and I've addressed it and I flipped it around to benefit me so I can be up and do all the thinking and work I want to do early in the mornings. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to do this. If you like the idea, then I left the link to that alarm clock. But this is just an example of what I mean when I say variables that you can use or variables that can slow down or completely halt your productivity. So you want to, instead of ignoring your friction points, you want to be completely aware of what they are. So don't just say, I have a bad habit and that's it. Find out all the variables that make that bad habit so easy for you to fall into it all the time, and then create an opposite friction point that neutralizes or eliminates it. Now, another example here would be working out in the gym. So let's say you want to go to the gym to work out and you are so busy that you have to be there by a set time and you need to leave home or work by a set time to be able to fit this into your schedule. Now, if you find that you're always running low on time, which sometimes makes you entirely skip the gym for that day, then you could create a friction point, which could be as simple as preparing your workout clothes and having them ready for the day or the day before or even the weekend before. This way you save time, and when it's gym time, you're all set to go and it's easy to grab your keys and go, as opposed to packing a gym bag or searching for workout clothes. Now, depending on what your bad habits are, you may need to create several friction points to stop that bad habit, or make it so hard to fall into that bad habit that you slowly move away from it or just avoid that bad habit completely. Now, another bad habit that people suffer from is social media or just your smartphone. Now, this has happened to me. Without actually having anything to do on your smartphone, you may find yourself just randomly scrolling or Googling on the internet, and this is one of the biggest time wasters. And although you have apps that you can use to avoid, or at least to tell you that you're spending too much time on your smartphone, there is actually a safe, and I don't use this because I've gotten around my bad habit with other friction points. But if you can't help yourself, this may be worth the investment, and it doesn't cost much. This simple safe has a time lock, so you can set it for 3 hours and then go to working on your online business, for example, and no matter how much you want to stop to check your phone, you won't be able to access your phone until the timer runs out. It's a more extreme friction point, but it works, and this can also be used for other bad habits as well. Let's say you like alcohol, but you find yourself drinking too much alcohol when you should instead be working. You can put a timer on this, and this way you have no option but to work, and then later on when the timer runs out, you'll be able to enjoy that afterwards. So if you have tried friction points and they've worked, but you think you need to get a bit more aggressive, then there are solutions that you can find depending on what your bad habits are, and these will help you to create more friction points that will make it harder for you to engage in bad habits, and then much easier for you to engage in good and productive habits. So this video is a shorter video, and I talk about ideas to make money and credit cards and bank accounts, and you can do all those things, but you can have bad habits that prevent you from making the money you want to make or changing your life. And knowing about friction points and how you can flip things around to get the outcomes that you want is very important. And I just wanted to share this as I think it would be helpful, because everybody at some point has bad habits, and usually these bad habits cost us financially, either directly or indirectly. And so hopefully you can benefit from this concept of breaking away from bad habits, and hopefully this video was able to help you out. Now, if you have any other tips or methods of breaking bad habits, and also any methods that you currently use to encourage good habits, be sure to comment them below and let me know what they are. And you may know something that could be useful to me or anyone else that comes across this video. As always, thanks for watching. I hope this video helps someone out, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get the updates every day when I post new videos here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.